until the moment that the officer looked her in her eyes, almost nose to nose, and turned off his camera and said, "Don't make me put my hands on you."
Yeah.
Shut
so
up.
they started.
Stop it.
So
Stop it.
No,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah,
so first, the public safety officers came. Then they called. There was a point where Shira does leave the room, and there's a point where, because remember, I'm a little angry. And I wasn't belligerent, but I was upset.
Frustrated.
Very much so. Frustrated. And they still couldn't give me a reason why. So what I did, because at one point, because we were not leaving the room, anesthesia was right outside the door to give her an epidural. The nurse comes back in and says, now they're saying that they won't allow anesthesia to come in unless y'all leave. Yeah. So now here we are once again refusing to provide treatment because they're saying we won't get out of the room. So now it's, there's a sterile procedure going on. No one could be in the room. So y'all have to leave in order to get the epidural. When typically still you can have one support person, but now they're saying if y'all don't leave, she can't get an epidural. So now as her support people, we're like, okay, then maybe we should leave. So what I did was I walked to the line. There's a line that separates because this room is like right in front of the nurse's station. So I walked to the threshold and I'm like, I'm going to stand in and out the room. Make me leave.
And I'm right on.
And I didn't say a word. I was silent. He kept saying, come out of the room, ma'am. Come out of the room. And I just stood there. Silently.
This is so intense. It's like, I'm from Chicago, right? Yeah. And it's like, why do I feel like that's this hostile environment
that's exactly
in a hospital when someone's trying to have a baby?
From an officer, because at this point they had gotten the lieutenant public safety officer. The house supervisor has come downstairs, has said use whatever force is necessary to willfully remove them if they did not say that. They did not willfully leave, which is why he felt that he had the authority to tell me that he could put his hands on me to pull me out of the room if I did not leave the room, because he had permission from the house supervisor to use whatever force. And they continued to threaten us and say, we will physically remove you if you don't come out of the room. We will physically remove you.